and gentlemen, welcome to our Thanksgiving episode of Two Fat Guys Talking Flowers, where we're always going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly about flowers. We got Joel on the ones and twos. Ryan is back from Japan. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
We got Mimi in the house. She came over here so fast, she got a damn speeding ticket on the way over here.
Yeah, don't remind her.
Mike is back from the cabin. Hello, Mike. Welcome back. How's everybody doing?
I mean, I feel like we're better than you at the moment. You too. You guys look like you're struggling a little bit.
Oh, it's a little. My throat's killing me. I've been running in and out of the bathroom. It's never a good thing.
'Tis the season for sickness.
'Tis the season, right? It's almost like, people start falling, right? Kind of like how autumn has fallen off as a season for us almost. It's kind of like autumn is no longer a floral season.
If I was like planning like a flu and I was like a virus and I could plan it, I would do the exact same thing. I would wait for the holidays when you're all coming together from all over, then get you sick and then watch how far it spreads.
It's crazy because everybody's traveling all over the place. Everybody's going, Mike's like a snowbird here. He just came down and the cold got him.
That transition to 60s from...
Well, everybody got sick from that Holland trip. Maybe, Mike, this is your delayed reaction.
Mm-hmm.
No bueno.
It's the traffic.
Why don't you
hold on a second. Mimi, you got a speeding ticket today?
Yes, sir.
There's actually a hockey guy that can get you either reduced or out of the ticket. Dan knows him. Her. It's a her.
When was the last time you got a ticket, Mimi?
I think I got a ticket on 95 when I was in college because I was going like 100 and something. And there was no way out of that one.
Mommy used to get tickets almost on a monthly basis. And then after her son became a police officer, she never got pulled over again. She never been able to use the...
Because you have the little sign, little decal?
She used to get them all the time, and now she never gets pulled over. Because she's a speeder. My wife's a very aggressive driver.
She's always late.
I'm not an aggressive driver. I actually am like an old lady driver, but I was kind of upset and in a mood, so.
Mommy looks like, like she's so sweet and innocent. And then it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. When you put her behind the wheel, she's giving the bird. She's screaming at people.
She's driven me home on the Palmetto a few times, and she's aggressive. She goes around like she's on the merge lane most of the way, and she's like cutting people off sometimes. And yeah, you got to do what you got to do out there.
It's how to survive in Miami. Jimmy saw me once. I was cutting the line. You know how there's a line, like there'll be a line for an exit. I'm one of those guys that goes to the front and just cuts
hate
off.
those people.
Dan Riley, every day going home, jumps the cones to go to the express lane.
That's horrible.
Yeah, he's intense.
That's why he's got that big truck.
He's got the big truck so he can just go over those things.
That's right.
He doesn't care.
The whole bottom of his truck is painted yellow.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, man. Well, Mimi, I'm sorry you got a ticket. But if you haven't had a ticket in a while, take it to the ticket clinic and fight it. Don't just pay it.
I don't know.
I
feel like I'm very lucky that I didn't get a ticket for everything else I was doing. No, forget it.
Give us a recap. You were across the world.
Yes.
In Japan.
I went to Japan with Ashley. It was very fun. I highly suggest people going to Japan.
Japanese music.
What would that be? I don't know. Is it Tokyo Drift?
It's like
Fast
cherry
and Furious.
blossoms and like.
I like Tokyo Drift. That's a good spot to throw in a little Tokyo Drift sound.
Just constantly play it randomly.
Yeah.
Ryan, did you see all those trucks with the fancy lights all over the trucks? They have all the lights on the trucks.
I guess not. I didn't really notice that. Like, you mean like streetcar lights, like neon lights, or like, what do you mean?
No, I don't know. One of those movies we were watching when you guys were little. All the trucks in Japan had all those cool lights on them.
You guys were probably watching Tokyo
It's
Drift.
like the
Fast and
Times Square.
Furious, Sal?
Did you see like the Times Square with all the lights on the buildings?
Yeah, I did.
Like a monster is coming out of the building to grab you.
Yeah, we did that. We saw all the cool billboards. We did a few different stops. We did Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. There's Tokyo is kind of like New York. It's got very, very high energy, very busy Times Square vibes. That's where they have that big Shibuya crossing thing. There's also where we did the Ota flower market, the auction. That's the big auction in Japan. I went there with Takeshi from Bijou Sweet Pea. he showed me how they do the auction there, which is pretty cool because they have two sides. One side is all digital, and the other side, it's actually guys down there in the bottom yelling and screaming as they pulling stuff out of boxes. And then if you just look at the auction itself, it's kind of like the Holland one where there's just guys sitting on computers, just drinking coffee and stuff and smoking. I don't know if they were smoking cigarettes in there. They kind of there's weird rules about cigarettes in Japan. Like you can smoke in some places and you can't smoke in most places, but a lot of people still smoke. So
yeah, cigarettes are still big out there.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's really the only thing. That and drinking. That's all you got.
What about? Did you find any dispensaries over there?
No, there's no weed's not legal there. So we were just on a little break for that for a couple weeks.
As a country, they're very strict.
They have CBD, but there's no THC out there. But it was still.
That must be difficult.
I think it was just like between that and the jet lag, you kind of like it all kind of blurs together of just like
You had a lot of
the
excitement.
craving. But yeah, there was
right?
too much to do, too much to see to even think about it. I wouldn't have been high that whole time anyway. There was too much to do, and like you don't want to be walking around. Like there's a lot of rules in like being conscious of like
people crossing and stuff like
interacting
that.
with people. Everybody's very like kind of quiet and kept to themselves and reserved. So like you don't really want to be like the obnoxious American tourist. So you want to kind of play along with the rules. So we were trying to do that as best as possible.
Yeah, you see those TV show Locked Up Abroad.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. You don't want to fuck around with that.
Number one rule: never go to jail in a foreign
No,
country.
100%.
Never.
I'm not for that. But it was fine. We did just fine without it. And when we came back, it was all there waiting for us, so we were fine. But it was a lot of fun. Ate a lot of cool food, a lot of different food. I don't know who know. You guys
What's the
don't.
weirdest shit you ate? The thing that we would be the most shocked that you ate.
The most shocked thing I would say is the raw chicken sashimi.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was probably the most
no salmonella.
As I was eating it, I was like, I don't know if I should be eating this.
Was it yummy?
It was good. I wouldn't describe it as yummy. I ate some of it. I wasn't like, oh, let me eat the whole plate of this, but it was more of a mental thing. Like it really is hard to get over the fact you're eating raw chicken. You know, you kind of just like, I don't know if my stomach's ready for this or not, but I was fine. I also ate eel, unagi, for the first time, which was actually really good. I was surprised how good I liked that. But it was one of those situations
It was very
where
sweet, right?
I didn't get to choose it. Like
it
I
sweet?
sat down to eat with the guys from the farm. They took us out to eat before we visited their farm, and we flew to Miyazaki, which is like an hour flight from Osaka, 2 hours from Tokyo. And then we visited some of the sweet pea farms, and those are cool because they're like little independent, like family-run farms. This one that I visited was a couple's been doing it for 30 years, just the two of them pretty much. And there's the ones who took us out for lunch. And so we walked into the restaurant, we sat down, the food came out immediately. Like they must have pre-ordered it.
Oh shit.
So there was no like play the menu and like choose the safe option. You know, like I got eel that day. They gave me eel. And it ended up working out. It was really good. I liked it. I would recommend it as well.
The one thing you didn't get to eat was the omi rice.
The omi rice, yeah.
Oh,
but
man.
like I was telling you, like you got to go to the spot with that guy from the videos because that's the spot.
That old man looked like he was.
You see it all around, and like some people do traveling with food. Like they make that the main priority, and you'll make reservations for restaurants and stuff like that months in advance. We didn't really know where we were going to be at what time, so we were kind of just like playing what's around, what's open when we wanted to eat. And there's so much options that you can easily do that.
Nice.
So we made do. We got all our ramen and sushi we could eat and things like that. But I highly recommend visiting Japan. I was telling Casey that it's a huge golf destination. There's tons of golf everywhere, and they have really fancy courses with private onsens and automatic driving golf carts and shit like that.
I don't know how I feel about an automatic driving golf cart. I think one of the parts of golf is
That's what Casey said. It's
like driving your guy into like the bushes and stuff, like pretending we're gonna crash, going into a bunker, figuring it out.
Maybe this will help your game if you're not focused on
If
that.
not
You can
focused on
you can
driving.
Focus on just playing. But yeah, I would go back myself. I would recommend it for other people to go. The flight wasn't that bad. Once you're there, you really kind of, if you forget about it. Coming home was bad, only in the sense of like, at that point, 2 weeks in, you're tired of, you're ready to be home, and then you still got the long flight, and then you have to deal with people in the airport.
Anxiety.
I don't know.
Anxiety of getting home.
You said you're used to flying now. Like every time I'm in the airport, like I get less and less excited to go to the airport, and it's really not the airlines; it's the people in the airport that the entitlement is crazy.
Well, I gotta tell you, I was connecting in DC. I forget where I was going, but I was connecting in DC, and I was amazed. 18 wheelchairs getting on that plane.
Yeah.
18 wheelchairs. There's no way there was 18
12 of those
handicapped
people
people
were
there.
faking it. 12 of them.
No, yeah. It's a scam, man. I've never seen the amount of wheelchairs. Now, I apologize if anybody's actually legit handicapped and gets on the airplane like that. That's okay. But I believe that some people are faking. So they can get on the plane.
They're using
faster.
it to get on faster, to get their luggage on.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you seen in Miami? Have you seen in the Miami airport the automatic
ones?
wheelchairs
Yeah,
that are like they take the person to the gate alone?
How
There's
sketchy
nobody
is
there.
that?
That's super weird.
No,
All right,
but
Grandma.
they don't
Yeah.
have them. They don't have them alone yet. So like if you notice, there's always somebody behind it still because they're not allowed to use them by themselves yet.
I thought. I mean, okay. I pretty
Like,
sure.
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty
Maybe
sure
I missed them.
We when we
No, I
were
saw
traveling.
one. I saw one going by itself.
Yeah.
I saw one going by itself on my last time in American Airlines in Miami. The chair was going by itself.
I had
was
to
empty.
fly domestically inside of Japan from Osaka to Miyazaki and then Miyazaki back to Tokyo. The efficiency inside of their airports and also like getting on and off the plane. Boarding process is 5 minutes. People are in their chairs, bags are in, no issues. You don't have to go 20 rows back to put your bag in. The efficiency there is
'Cause they
like
follow
unmatched.
rules.
I mean, yeah,
That's what it is.
it was. Yeah. Nobody had 4 bags. They're trying to pretend it's 2.
Is one of the places you visited? Don't they have an island that's like Vegas where they have gambling and all that in Japan?
They have right outside the Naniwa auction is a slots and pachinko building.
Pachinko, I like pachinko.
What's pachinko?
Mama loves Japan because it's just that and claw machines and those little quarter machines where you get all kinds of crazy toys. She would spend hours just doing that, I'm imagining.
No, she likes this. She likes the Wheel of Fortune slot machine.
I bet they have that. They got all kinds of crazy games and slot machines and things like that.
In the Bahamas, she spent the whole day that Wheel of Fortune machine. She won a lot of money too.
Yeah, well, you got a game. You got a game.
I didn't do too
Yeah.
good when I was in Vegas.
I heard
Vegas
Mimi told
won.
me that you guys did.
Vegas won. Vegas won. It kicked my ass.
I just was like, friends, like, you want to play? I'm like, no, this is fun watching you.
Yeah.
It's
Just
more
watching
fun.
me lose.
It's not really more fun, but like if you were to play and win while he's losing, it's like kind of fun also for you to
Maybe.
watch. It's not fun for you, but
It's not fun for me.
There
It
was like a
not fun.
pint-sized girl, like Jesse's size, like all over the table, like putting out her bets or whatever. And she was just like, that's what I was more fascinated with. I was just like the characters of people that gamble. It's kind of funny. It's like
I normally like to gamble overnight, late night. That's usually when
you have better luck. I feel like
you have better
the end of
luck,
the
and
night.
it's usually like just it's interesting.
Yeah.
The interesting people come out at night.
yeah, I agree. The mystery people that just walk up and drop $500 on the table, and
Win and then walk
disappear.
away.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, where did you come from? Where are you going?
That would so be me. I win one, I'm gone.
That's what when we used to go as brother, like the family trips we would do. Like at the end, after we come back from the bar or whatever the club, whatever's in your pocket, go put it on black, and we would see how far it would go. That worked out like once or twice. Usually doesn't work out, but part of the fun. So, Thanksgiving. How come there's
Lots.
not like an official Thanksgiving movie? There's so many like holiday movies, but there's not like a good Thanksgiving movie.
Charlie Brown.
That's
No, I mean,
the
yes.
Great Pumpkin
yes.
Patch.
I mean,
Yes.
kind of, yeah.
Yes, but no. For me, Thanksgiving is watching Home Alone.
Home Alone is Thanksgiving.
That's
Home Alone.
Thanksgiving.
That's
Isn't
Christmas.
it because
That's
of
Christmas.
football?
Christmas.
I mean,
but it's
there's
a
football,
Thanksgiving.
yeah. there
I
is
think it's
football.
because it's football.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
planes, trains, automobiles Thanksgiving, or is that or the
That's
Uncle
Christmas.
Buck? Is that Christmas too?
Christmas. They're all. You're right. There's no like dedicated Thanksgiving movie, but you're right. We are watching football. There's 3 great games tomorrow.
Dolphins will play, right?
Yeah, Dolphins play.
You
We're on
get
a
a-
winning streak.
Thanksgiving
loss
is
between-
also a big time for people to go to the movies because there's a lot of releases. So that's another thing. So it's football or like people go to the movies after.
You see Wicked? Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. You're going this week.
No,
Joel's going
Not
this
interested?
week.
I'm not going.
You're not gonna go see it? Why not?
I don't know.
Do you go to the movies? I know you don't watch movies, but do
I
you at
used
least
to.
go?
I haven't gone to the movies. I think in like a year.
It's a play. You don't like plays?
Didn't
to
you?
one.
What about Mamma Mia?
Yeah, you like Mamma Mia.
Mamma
Oh, no, I
Mia.
didn't. No, I didn't.
He couldn't even remember.
Yeah, I didn't remember the name.
He was telling Ryan and I that he watched it and he couldn't remember the name of the movie.
How
And we're
did
like,
you not
how did you
remember
go to the
Mamma Mia?
movies?
2 hours.
No, how did you go to the movies on the weekend and not remember the movie? And we're like,
Because I was talking.
oh, that's so rude.
I was on a date.
I know, but that's rude. Did you see the signs of the people that were not allowed to sing during Wicked?
I was worried about that actually
Yeah.
because I saw like if you don't want to hear people to sing, don't go the first week because that's when all the
choirs and
the
stuff.
enthusiasts.
Yeah, like all
the musical enthusiasts will go then. They're going to be like holding back the song for sure.
I think it's part of the experience. I
I
think
think
I'd
so, too.
expect people to
I think
break
people
out
should
in
sing.
song
Nah.
and dance if you're watching
Nah,
a
you-
musical.
You want to hear the professional singing. You don't want to hear whoever's next to you. Maybe good, maybe not. I've been getting
sing a
less
song.
and less into the movie theaters just because every time I go, there's just more people doing distractions and like talking and shit. I'm like, you're ruining this for me. So singing, while I would get it, I wouldn't want it.
I'm waiting
personally.
I'm waiting for the Tuesday night. Like the Tuesday night's really cheap and like so they have like it's empty. So I'll give it a couple weeks and go see it.
I go to the movies with Logan now, and Logan.
Logan's not into Wicked?
Logan, no, he's not.
2.5
into Wicked,
hours,
But Logan is like, once he's done with his popcorn and his hot dog and his soda, he's like, all right, can we go home? We're like, what do you mean? We're in the middle of a movie.
That's
he's like,
funny.
no, Papi, can we go home? He's ready to get on his tablet. He's over it.
So what's a movie he's gone home during?
None. I make him sit and watch the whole
Okay,
thing. But
okay.
like the last one, he was a little intense. He was jumping all over me. I was like, yo, sit down.
I feel like we've answered this question in past episodes. Is there like, have we done Thanksgiving sides? Have we answered those questions?
Yeah.
We have.
We have.
But we
Yeah,
need to
I
talk
think
about Ryan is our Black Friday, Michael Black Friday specials and our merch store specials.
Oh, we got merch store. What's the merch store special? Let's hear that.
Should we
I'll go
give him
shopping.
should we give him the code? Yeah, so you got to go onto the merch shop and you can save like 20% off your whole order if you put Fresh Week.
It's from Black Friday to Cyber Monday. You can all
So it
weekend.
counts for both.
All weekend. Just for the merch shop, not for the flowers.
This is only the merch shop. How many times do people come with coupons and are like, can I use this for flowers?
People have
No.
tried in the past.
No, but I think that we're gonna I think we'll sell out of those really cool florist and flower addict hats and those rose dude shirts. Get them now because those are gonna be limited edition. I'm just saying.
hmm
So we will have a Michael Black Friday.
Do you have your sweater?
What sweater?
Your Michael Black Friday
They gave
sweater?
it to mommy. Remember?
Yeah, we gave it to mommy.
Okay.
So does mommy ever sleep with the Michael Black sweater?
No.
Can we bring it out for Friday?
She's gonna have to look for
You
it.
got to find it.
Well, you'd have to give her a call. I don't.
All right.
I
I'll
don't
put
know.
in the request.
Ryan, what are you cooking? What are you making for Thanksgiving? I know you and your dad normally fry turkey, right?
We got to find out what's up with the turkey for tomorrow.
We got two.
we got
We
two.
got two.
Nice.
One is, I think, 15. The other one's 19. I keep telling her not to buy 19 because it doesn't really fit, but we have a 19.
We cut off a leg.
I bought a bigger pot this year that fits like a 22 to 24 pound turkey.
Oh.
That's not a pot. That's a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice barrel.
But I'm cooking a 20 pounder.
Nice.
I'm excited. Normally it's like an 18 pounder max.
Besides the turkey, I will bring mac and cheese, and I made cookies, but I thought there'd be enough for today and tomorrow, but there was just enough for today. So
Special cookies?
I told Celine there's 2 in the batch that are special. The rest are all normal.
Oh my gosh.
So you have to find out.
You have to find them.
That's horrible. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
have
won't
the
tell you.
cookies.
I won't tell you which one.
I bought for me and Joelle some salad.
So there you go.
Plates, salad. I had Mia since I'm a little under the weather.
I know, I'm not
had
gonna
Mia.
eat that.
No. I had Mia.
But Mia's probably
Cooking.
sick too.
No, she's not sick. Trust me. I made sure. Me and Barbie are the only ones. The boy was sick before. He's good. But I had Mia cook the mashed potatoes and do everything and follow my instructions to the T. And this year we had a potato ricer. So the texture should be nice and creamy.
We're gonna find like a Band-Aid or something.
Are you coming to the office for Thanksgiving, Mike?
He's gonna. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you gonna wear a mask too? Your nose.
Yeah.
Poor Mike.
I'm gonna wear a mask while I'm in the building, but I'm gonna try not to be in the building too much because I don't want to get anybody sick.
Smart.
Michael Black Friday is too important. I can't have a sick out.
That's right. Cyber Week.
It's no fun. So what about, we haven't put out our Cyber Monday deal for web orders, right?
That's for Comet sales. Yeah, we'll have a Cyber Monday deal as well for the flowers. Yeah.
And those fatties in town, those fatties that want to come down on Black Friday, it's 10% off an order up to 300. If the order's over 300, you get 15% off. No standing orders, no pre-books, no web orders, only purchases done with your sales rep. Mm-hmm. That'll be this Friday. We're going to go hardcore.
Today's
Thursday.
Well, depends when you listen.
Today's Friday.
Today's Friday. Those of you listening. Ha! But we have, as a company, we have a lot to be thankful.
The fucking vet wanted to charge $500 for an X-ray.
What happened to Sid?
Like,
is he okay?
He's still limping a little bit. We don't know what happened to him. He collided. He was running in the yard and he collided with Lily. But I don't know if that's what did it. But something's with his right paw. We took him to the vet. She couldn't figure out what's wrong with him. She said you can leave it alone and see if it improves over the next few days, which it seems to be kind of improving. Mommy has an insurance, like this thing that she pays every month for the vet.
Do you use Banfield?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Why don't you that should be
they
covered.
Should call it Scamfield. Forget about Banfield. It should be Scamfield. Everything that they do here in Florida is at least double the price of the vet in New York.
Yeah.
They got it all figured out. They know that we love these animals more than our own children.
No.
They know that we will pay anything.
Dude, my mom
to help the
thousands on my
animals.
Yeah, of course. Thousands on
Yeah.
What are your other options? What are your other options?
No, but guys, I have a lot of friends that are vets. Yeah. Vets have a high suicide rate. Vets do not make money.
The insurance really only covers that one visit a year. That's really all it's for. It's crazy.
No, with Banfield, it should cover more. He's got to get at least 20%, right, Ryan?
Well, yeah. We only have the basic plan. We don't have the premium.
Mm-hmm.
God knows what the premium plan costs. But all these, it's the prescriptions, even the pills for Lily, because Lily, she has to take gabapentin and all this other stuff.
She can have my gabapentin.
It's half the price upstate New York than what it is here. Half. And you don't have to jump through hoops to get it either. They just, they tell you when it's ready and you go pick it up. Over here, you got to go there. You got to wait. The doctor will be right. It's a whole thing.
That's no fun.
It's like picking up the honey baked ham. The line's around the corner.
These fucking hams are so serious. There's always a problem with those hams.
Did Mama pick up the ham already, or are you guys picking it up on the way?
No, she got it.
Listen. There's two of us that live here, and the refrigerator is jam-packed full. I have no idea what's in there. It's jam-packed full. And we made chicken soup last night.
Nice.
We don't have an oven in our apartment. It's an induction.
Like a stove top.
Do you want me to get you a hot plate?
No. Well, maybe when I go to jail, you can give me the hot plate.
I was gonna say no. You need the stuff that I used in my dorm. All the dorm room kind of things.
You gotta get an easy bake oven.
Yeah, but then the induction has to have the induction the pots that go with it. Like you can't use any pot.
We got a pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a pot for it, and I cooked the soup. It came out really good.
Nice.
I'm bringing Fern some because it's the elixir of the gods. It's going to help heal him quickly.
It's really good. Mike makes a really good chicken soup. I'm excited.
Nice. You should use sashimi chicken. So I guess we can get back somewhat to about flowers. Talk about autumn.
Autumn used to be a season. Then it used to be 3 weeks, right? Then it got down to a week. Then this year, there was no fucking autumn. No
autumn in the Florida industry, Autumn, has turned out to be a complete pile of shit. It works for the supermarkets for a week or two. The florists do something for a week or two. But if you teleport yourself back 20 years and you had anything orange 4 weeks out before the holiday, that was a hot commodity. It's not the case anymore.
Well,
Yellows,
on
orange.
my favorite florist of Facebook and all the professional florists, all those things, they're complaining about it not being a thing anymore.
Yeah, because people, the world has fast forwarded right to the Christmas holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go in the stores right after
They're
Halloween.
already
goes.
decorated.
Yeah.
They're decorating for Christmas in October.
As
I was
soon
in
as-
Home Depot. I was in Home Depot in September, and they were loaded up with Christmas stuff.
As soon as they sell out of the items that they need to sell for Halloween, it's an automatic switch. Whether Halloween has come and gone or not, it's an auto switch to autumn. To Christmas.
I got a
Skipping autumn.
hot take for you. I'm good with it. Like,
You're
I'm
good with
yeah,
it?
I like extra Christmas time. I like Christmas time.
Yeah, I could see that, but it's not healthy for our business. Our business needs to have.
Those holidays, that bump in the road is a necessity.
I don't
You
know,
it's
guys.
a
I think it's
necessity.
about the way we are as a culture, consumer-wise. There's a new Netflix documentary. Obviously, documentaries are always with one side that's telling it, but it's called Buy Now, and it's really big right now. And it's just talking about the way that we are consuming things as, people, and it's not a good thing. Like, definitely, like that. It's not just Amazon that we have that's trained us to buy things like that, and so. It just creates a lot of garbage. I don't understand why people aren't buying more flowers for decorations and they're just buying a bunch of like other things that are unnecessary. So, but whatever.
So autumn
Yeah.
sucks.
It used to be something. Orange carnations, orange mini carnations, burgundies,
Orange
yellows.
roses, yellow roses.
Right.
You're
I
going
don't
whole down.
know. I thought we were gonna have. I don't know. I think we sold out of all the orange ilex that I was seeing for a couple weeks. I thought, what the hell? Why aren't people buying this yet? And now they're
Yeah.
gone. So
Well,
I mean, people come
But
and
it
buy
didn't sell 3 weeks ago. It sold this week.
Right.
And that's the weird shit about it.
because
It used
people
to
are
be-
one day things. It's a
it's
1 day
season.
party. It's a 1 day event.
It
That's
used to
it.
be a season. Now it's just like a few days.
Right.
It's just it's not a season anymore.
It's just what you need to have in the home for Thanksgiving, and then the moment Thanksgiving ends, you wake up on Friday and it's Christmafy.
So do the farms plant less in the future? They have less of those colors? Like, there's nothing they can do.
I mean, bronzes were most people were sold out of bronzes a week or two ago
Mm-hmm.
of chrysanthemums and pom-poms. Bronzes were kind of like done. Look, no, the supermarkets are a big reason why people grow that stuff, but we don't have that 60-day season anymore in the floor in just as an industry. It's all mass market, and then it's Thanksgiving related only for a week, maybe two.
Mm.
And it used to be a couple months of a season where everything was autumn and festive and, cornucopias and all kinds of shit that people would buy.
Did those things go away? I feel like I don't see cornucopias anymore.
No, they're still there.
I
I
used
saw
to
them
buy,
being mass produced by several people that listen to our podcast too.
Yeah. I used to buy for every employee a cornucopia. I used to buy them from Sunshine every year.
Mm-hmm.
But 2 years ago, they said they're not making them anymore.
Mm.
But they made the nicest ones. I would have cornucopia from Sunshine. My house, 2 months. They would last that long. And the baskets were nice. You could always give a basket to somebody. They were always very nice.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really see that on social media anymore.
I don't see it anymore. It's
No, man.
I'm sure people are
No.
making it, but like as a mass item.
It's all about the Christmas.
What is your kickoff movie? What movie do you go for to kick off your Christmas holiday? Like when you start like setting up your decoration. I'm sure your decoration's already up, right?
no,
No, not in your house?
not yet.
No, this
We're
week,
still,
this weekend.
this weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend we Christmafy.
What is your kickoff movie?
It's torn. If I get my way, it's a Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you shot my eye out.
Okay,
You know, but Barbie and the kids all love Elf.
sure.
Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite
So
color?
I get overruled most of the time. What about you, Joel? What's your Christmas movie? Die Hard?
It's the Grinch.
There's an
I always
argument if
liked the
that's even a
Grinch.
Christmas movie.
The what?
What do you say?
He says Die Hard might
I
not be a
said there's
Christmas.
an argument if Die Hard is even a real Christmas movie.
it
There's
is.
like
There's
an
a
argument.
couple of movies like that.
No, it is. It
Here's
takes place in
Christmas. Yeah,
Christmas.
it's during
Yeah, I
Christmas
think it's
time.
an absolute Christmas movie.
It's Christmas party. There's a Christmas tree.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
There's a Santa hat.
If there's a Santa hat, it's a Christmas movie.
If there's a Santa hat, it's a Christmas movie.
I saw a trailer for Jack Black's making a Christmas movie, but the kid writes Dear Santa, not Dear Santa. He writes Dear,
Dear
Satan.
Satan.
So he shows up and he's
it's
the
a
devil.
horror movie.
That's a big thing now, right? Like making everything into a horror movie.
I mean, people love horror movies.
It's called Dear Santa, yeah.
Yeah, it looks funny though.
Anything
What
like
about
that,
you,
yeah.
Mimi? What's your kickoff Christmas movie?
I watch Charlie Brown, and then I also do Frosty the Snowman, the cartoon version, and Elf. Always, Elf and Home Alone are like on the background the whole time in my house with like the kids. The kids are excited, Mike, because I'm finally letting them make the Christmas tree Lego. I didn't let them touch it because I said that I didn't want a Christmas tree up in my house until after Thanksgiving. So they're super excited because they're like, "What about tonight, Mom?" I'm like, "Maybe."
There's some cool Christmas Lego sets. You can get like a wreath, a
Mike
poinsettia.
got a little Christmas tree, and the boys have been like, they have it waiting for it.
What about you, Mike? What's your go-to Christmas movie?
Babes in Toyland. Did you watch that for real, Mike, recently?
No, I didn't watch it yet, but we'll probably watch it if we can on Christmas. I like the original Christmas Carol, the original one in black and white. I think they made it color now.
Uh-huh.
But when I was a kid, when I was a little kid, I watched it, and I remember being so freaked out when
Death
when
comes.
when Jacob Marley came
Mm-hmm.
to tell Scrooge where to what's going to happen to him.
The Bill
the
Murray
three-
Scrooge movie scared the crap out of me. I think it
Yeah, that movie was
traumatized me.
intense.
Yeah.
And Bill
Mhm.
Murray.
No, but that movie was made like I don't know in the 30s or the 40s, I
Mhm.
forget which. It had like special effects in it that was way ahead of its time. So I like that movie, just because it reminds me when I was a kid watching that movie. And as far as TV shows go, number one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Yukon Cornelius and the Abominable Snowman, the Bumble, the Land of the Misfits. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I like those puppets that they took one picture at a time. You know?
Claymation.
Mm-hmm.
Claymation.
That movie
Yeah,
came
I
out in
like it.
1938, Mike.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was close.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I like those old movies. I watch
My favorite is the Disney version
I
of
watch
that
them
Carol movie.
sometimes, especially when I'm in a dark mood. I'll watch like one of those old black and white movies
Mm.
like that.
Like what is it? The Turner Classic Movie Channel. That's the best one. That's the one that has all of
I
them.
watch them on YouTube.
Oh,
I watch them on YouTube. Yeah, if anybody wants to watch a great old movie, and you get some popcorn, drink some wine, smoke some weed, whatever you're into, watch The Time of Their Lives with Abbott and Costello.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That is such a good old movie, and that also gave me the creeps when I was a little kid. It had a little bit of a scary part to it. So, the time of their lives, or time of our lives, I forget which one. Abbott and Costello, I highly recommend it. I don't know what year that's from. It's probably from the same 40s or
That's
30s.
that's close to the Babes in Toyland, no?
Yeah, probably.
Yep, 1946.
Yeah, that's a really good movie. And
Those guys were funny. Like you should watch some of those.
It's
Joel.
good.
It's really good.
it's good for couples to watch. Like couples should snuggle up on the sofa, and
They have like a little bit of color in it. Like they're like
No. I'm not watching these saturated shows.
Guys, I think we should
Let's go eat.
Let's go eat. We got tables, we got a tent outside. But before we go, I think we as a company, we as a podcast, we have a lot to be thankful for. We're moving into our new building. Office is done. I'm gonna go take Dolly and Celine right now to go see The Office real quick. It's exciting to have, all these changes, this growth. It's exciting to see where our podcast has gone.
They
Started
knew about
out-
it in Japan.
No.
Yeah. There was when I visited Naniwa, Shinya took me on a nice tour throughout their whole facility, and then he introduced me to the president of their company, who didn't really speak much English, and they were having a little conversation in Japanese, and for sure I heard the words "two fat guys" or "fat guys" come out of their
Nice.
mouth, so they know about you in Japan.
Hey, that's impressive.
They're not-
Everywhere.
Ryan, you gotta send some thank you notes to those people who
Yeah.
showed you all that nice hospitality.
100%,
I'm
Yeah,
sure they
that's
took
really nice.
care of you and Ashley,
100%.
That's a dream trip. That's not a trip that everybody can make. That's something that's very special, and I'm sure it's gonna always be in your memories as long as you live that trip.
100%. I totally agree. And that's, as you're talking about things being thankful for, I'm thankful for that opportunity. Obviously, I'm also thankful for Joelle and Mimi for holding it down for 2 weeks, going crazy while I was out of town and supporting me during that
I was
time.
really worried. Mimi was so quiet. She was focused. She
I
had her
mean-
headphones on. She wasn't messing around while you were gone, man.
It
Let me
wasn't.
tell you.
I would admit now, looking back at it, probably wasn't the best week for me to go out of town and leave them alone, given,
lot of stuff.
with everything that was happening those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
but
It
yeah,
was fine.
I'm
We
very,
got
very
it.
thankful for them for holding it down for me and allowing that opportunity.
Teen Jomi.
And it's
Joelle's so over
it's
it.
amazing. It's
Don't worry, I'm with you, Joel.
it's amazing how many people come up to us at shows or everywhere we go, or people we talk to, or that maybe they don't listen to every episode, but if we have a guest on that they like, they for sure
Yeah.
jump in and listen.
I do have to say a really quick shout out to everybody who's been sending in Amazon stuff to our Toys for Tots. Thank you. We're on
Yes.
box 2, and I'm happy to say that we're probably going to start box 3 on Friday. So remember, guys, our Amazon gift list is attached to our bio. I'll have to add stuff because we have over 33 items bought. Right as we're speaking now, I just got 4 other donations. So please, guys, let's help us. We really want to break the 6 boxes. We want to move on into this number 7, 8 category.
Oh, yeah. Getting more every year.
I like it. I gotta go take it. Logan was very excited because I had Logan pick out all the toys and explain to him why we're doing it and what we're doing. And the kids, not everybody, Santa doesn't make it to everybody's house, and not everybody has a house that Santa can
Yeah.
go to.
Santa
So,
has a lot of
it
good
was-
helpers.
Logan was excited to buy those toys for the kids, so we're gonna go pick out some more.
That's awesome. Do you want to say what you're thankful for?
Me?
Yep.
I think you know what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my amazing family. I'm thankful for far too many. You need a whole podcast to hear what I'm thankful for. You ever have a situation like when you feel like I can't explain it. I'm thankful for too much. I'm thankful for too much. Ask me after a couple tequilas, and then I'll probably be
All right.
able to elaborate a little bit more.
We should record at the Christmas
That's
the
on my
Christmas party.
list.
We should
A
take
podcast?
a podcast at the Christmas party and see how it goes, because at the Christmas party I will be having
don't
my
wanna do it
first
while I'm
drinks.
No. We'll finally get
Doctor.
Joel to talk.
Doctor gave me clearance for drinks, so at the Christmas party I will be having a drink and seeing how that
Ooh.
goes. So it's gonna get interesting. Very interesting.
Maybe Fern will be the one we pick up off the bathroom floor this year.
No.
Or is that still reserved for Pinky?
No, it's definitely
Pinky's
saved
not
for
gonna do
Pinky.
that. Pinky didn't
And
do
the
it last year.
bushes and the bushes are reserved for
We
pockets.
should lay a tape down
When
like a
you're
body on the
drinking-
floor.
When you're drinking, you have to mentally prepare yourself that it doesn't take you as many drinks as it did before to get a buzz. So just keep that in mind. Like where you would normally think you could just throw down a few scotches and you don't feel a thing yet, that might not be the case.
Oh no, I'll definitely be on eggshells, one scotch at a time. We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting. It'll be an experiment. But put me on the
I'll see
mic.
you guys in a little bit. I gotta get going and get back to
All
my.
right, Mike.
Thank you. I went to this one bar where it was actually in the Four Seasons in Osaka. Really, really nice hotel. and the guy was cutting the ice for my whiskey with a fucking giant, like from a giant block of
that's
ice
so
with like
awesome.
a saw blade.
So awesome.
That's cool. I like that. No, but it just looked cool.
So whiskey and scotch is very big out there in their culture in Japan.
Suntory,
and
you know
China.
that Bill
Suntory.
Murray? What's that movie? Lost
I
in Translation?
have
For
a
relaxing
really
times.
nice expensive bottle that
Make
somebody
it
gave to me of
Suntory
Suntory whiskey. Really nice, and I bring it out for the holidays. I'm excited.
I have Hibiki in my house, which is
I think
one of
that's-
their.
I think that's the one.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
Do you
very
like
nice.
sake?
I do like sake. I didn't
like sake.
realize
Cold or hot?
cold. I didn't realize it because I don't drink it that often. But at one of the hotels, they had like a cool little like whenever time you came back to the hotel, there was like a little drink set up where you could choose coffee. For some reason, the apple juice in Japan was really good. Like apple juice, I was having it everywhere. It was fire. And then they had sake like on tap.
Have
So
you ever
could-
had apple juice and whiskey?
No. Well,
Try it.
I've had Crown Royal apple something. Does that
The
count?
sour apple, yeah, almost, not close. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a ton to be thankful for. We are thankful for each and every one of you fatties. But we're thankful for all our fatties. We're thankful for all the listeners, whether you listen to every podcast or you listen here and there. We're thankful for everything. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another fantastic episode of Two Fat Guys Talking Flowers, where we're always going to give you the good, and the great about flowers. We're very thankful for each and every one of you. Joelle, Mimi, Ryan, Mike, thank you for listening. Have a great Thanksgiving.